So traders, please pay attention in front of you. Key Fibonacci levels, key Fibonacci resistance is present. As we've been discussing forever in the trading room this morning, the importance of respecting the end of the minor trend, which is what decision point 1 is. Currently, 4 points later, price is struggling immensely as it reached this crucial Fibonacci resistance. This is your baby chart on Fibonacci as Fibonacci levels. Trail outside of break-even. Selling pressure here expected. If price blasting through this level, bullish trend became major on minute charts. This is the level we've been watching this entire morning. This hourly resistance. This after 2118 will be the key. As I warned you since early morning. This is where sellers came from. Do not ever acquire position near. That is crucial level. S&P is blasting through. Next level 2119. It is not 2121 and a quarter. I promise you that, because 2119 is hourly level. Extremely important moment on S&P. Since early morning, we discussed very clearly the importance of not acquiring position into Fibonacci resistance and the importance of shorting anywhere near this level. 3 longs from crucial Fibonacci resistance is what we've done in a trading room this morning. Clear on that? It's not 2121. It's 2119. To the tick. Here comes pain and torture. Here comes hourly resistance. If price is blasting through this level, if you don't understand what it means, price blasting through this level, bullish trend is major. As I've been warning you since early this morning, we're dealing with institutional support. Do not short near. This will be the key, and this will be the core of Fibonacci Bootcamp. Long-term levels. Where institutions are buying, and where should you be monitoring for long? Nothing less, nothing more. You do not want to trade retail levels. You want to know and understand where institutions trade. That's the day you do not leave the screen. Let's take a look on oil. And let's remember why I love oil news days. Remember extremely bearish news on oil. And as I said to you, this is where buyers will come from. Why? Because this is institutional support. This is your weekly chart that's been present in front of you for years. This institutional support was institutional resistance. Anyone surprised? Oil is up 60 ticks after the retracement. Is anyone surprised where S&P is finding a resistance at hourly level that we've been watching since early this morning? And that's how price moves every time. And only Fibonacci will give you these levels far in advance. Exact same levels on every chart. All levels proprietary, all levels I developed in 2008. Levels I taught to traders from beginner to hedge fund trader, from stocks to options to ETF traders, from forex traders to S&P traders in US and abroad. If you know where these levels are, you know where to enter, you know where to exit. If you play by the rules, all you have to do is identify what's appropriate for you, your account size, and your risk management. Every single trader has different personal circumstances. Every single trader has different account size. You learn, you practice, you execute according to your risk management and your psychology. 2119 remains major obstacle. So ladies and gentlemen, you are witnessing crucial Fibonacci levels in front of you, always far in advance. You are witnessing how Fibonacci levels will forever help your discipline, will forever help your decision-making process. You're witnessing the accuracy of the method on S&P Mini daily. Exact same accuracy applies to any instrument and any time frame. Fibonacci levels remain the same. Fibonacci strategies are different. The strategy I will be teaching in bootcamp is not strategy of regular course. We will be concentrating on long-term institutional levels with points of entry on short-term charts, as you witnessed in front of you this morning. And that's the key. Clear on that? So, 2121 is next. Fibonacci levels always present in front of you far in advance. How to trade these levels? You must know the rules. So, you understand and respect that this is pain and torture, that this Fibonacci level will never be reached by a tick. And seeing that student who just started the course knows the answer to is music to my ears. Day 4 in the course, and Moes knows the answers. Don't know if price will retrace a point. Price can retrace 10 points right now, because the most important rule in a play in front of you. So, trail adjusted very, very close, 2118. Price can crush and burn 1 point, 10 points. We knew this was institutional support. We knew shorts near this level, not an option. This is trade number 11 this month. You're witnessing that every trade, different stop, different target. You're witnessing the accuracy of Fibonacci numbers and Fibonacci strategies in front of you daily. On S&P Mini, instantly. Exact same strategy applies to Gold Monthly, reminding you and testing you. Enter from Reversal Zone. Same thing as S&P Hourly. Expect pain and torture at hourly levels. Nowhere to enter, nowhere to exit, only if rules are met. So, this is trade number 11 this month. Trading room had been open 17 hours. Outside of those 17 hours, market was dancing in correction for at least 7-8 hours. You're witnessing the difference between conservative versus aggressive trades every time. You're witnessing that Fibonacci timing does matter. You're witnessing that every single support and resistance based on Fibonacci levels. This is support, this is resistance. You know the rules, you acquire position as low as possible. Doesn't matter if it's S&P hourly, doesn't matter if it's oil weekly. Exact same reversal zone. You start acquiring position as high as possible, here comes a problem. But here also comes a very powerful reminder. If you know where institutional support is, what are you witnessing on oil? Bullish rally. Extremely bearish news. As I said to you, expect oil to rally. This is bearish news, oversupply on oil. When you have 5 times as much oil, why isn't oil crashing and burning? We've been discussing this is institutional support. This is a level that's been present in front of you for years. Remember this? How many ticks is oil up right now from this level? Back up to 50? More than 100. Once again, bearish news did not mean a thing, but Fibonacci means everything. This is a chart that's present in front of you for weeks. Remember that? Bias here is bullish, bias here is bearish. Do not enter into. You know the rules. You acquire position as low as possible. That's your bearish news, and that's your bullish rally. And that's how price moves. And that will be the core of the bootcamp. Institutional levels, where day traders should be monitoring for the levels. As oil reminded you very clearly, do not short into institutional support despite bearish news. And S&P reminded you time and time again. You know where Fibonacci Reversal Zone is? You do not short near. You know the rules. You acquire position as low as possible. You know the rules. You short as high as possible from Fibonacci Reversal Zone. Never into Fibonacci support. So, 11 trades this month. This is the last trade. Not 21 and a quarter, but key Fibonacci resistance that knowledgeable trader knows. And that will be the core of Fibonacci Bootcamp. So ladies and gentlemen, pretty please remember, when we're going into Bootcamp, trading room is closed. We will reopen around November 30th. After the bootcamp, November 16th until approximately November 30th, we will take a well-deserved break. Everyone needs a major break after bootcamp. In a bootcamp, you will be learning Genesis strategies that's not part of regular course. The Genesis concentrates on points of entry, on short-term charts with focus on institutional long-term levels. Genesis not part of regular course. When Genesis is not in a play, we will be concentrating on regular strategies. You will be learning definition of correction. You will be learning proprietary Fibonacci levels and proprietary Fibonacci tool. Bootcamp part of regular course. Sooner you start, more prepared you are. New class starts on October 17th. Bootcamp included. Savings of $888 to new students. So please, if you are interested, review all the information online, and remember, we will restart course after the vacation, and you will always be in group course for 8 weeks and private mentoring 16. And if you ever need to take a week off, it's never a problem. So never hesitate to contact me 925-257-4298 or info@fibinstitute.com. If you learned very clearly that the only thing that's predictive in this market is Fibonacci, but you must know the rules and you must understand where to enter, when to exit, based on strategies you learn in the course. Thank you, traders. Happy